1. One. Okay. Well, clearly I'm not ready because I'm still moving things around. Amounts of scuff are in somewhat short supply, and yet I still manage to have plenty of it whenever I get on camera, apparently. That is Queen Amidala. This one's an old one. I just put this I just put this one up here. Hey, thank you for the sound check, Retro. 1. Yeah, it looks like I'm about where I should be. This one's an old one. We did this one months ago. It never got done. I think I kind of lost a little bit. I lost a little bit of the interest in Star Wars when I was working on this. And it just kind of like lingered and languished, languished for the longest time. So, and I don't even know if this is what we're gonna be working on. I just put this up just to put this up. Like, let's get the drawing pad out. What were we working on? Blah blah blah. 1. I probably could go up just a little bit. Let's see. But yeah, Retro, thank you for showing up. It took me a minute. Like, let me tell you, I was in the throes of the malaise of the Monday morass. It was consuming me. It was enveloping me. I finally shook it off. But it was not easy. Okay, and we go right here. 1. 1. A little bit more. 1. Up here. That should be a little bit better. And of course, hello, Ray Rahu or Ray Rahu. It almost sounds like a. I don't know if you ever remember or were blessed enough to have something like Bionicle in your life, but your name almost sounds like it could be a Bionicle. And welcome in, Ray. Ray on a Monday, it's definitely affecting all of us, and I didn't even have really work today, but it's post-con Monday, it's post-weekend malaise, getting back into the swing of things. Can we do it? Bionicle was awesome. I loved Bionicle. Are you kidding me? Come on. We had, where is he? This guy. We had this guy. This is the guy that was up last time we were streaming, a little Bionicle dude. We gotta represent a little bit of Bionicle every now and then. Custom Robo on GameCube. I never got to play Custom Robo. I think I've heard of the game though. The Rahu's from Custom Robo. Nice. Oh man. Like, I know you can't tell, but it is like boiling in this room. It is just crazy hot in this room. It is really hot in here. It's just been hot lately where I am. In my part of the world, it is just, it's almost blistering. Let's see. Yeah, Custom Robo. Like, I very, very vaguely remember this, I think, from when I was younger. I didn't get to play this one. I think maybe one of my friends had this game. I love some of the low poly look it has though. That very, very attractive low poly look. Oh yeah, he was a little trophy in Super Smash Brothers. Yeah, big, bright colors, sharp angles, confident shape language. Of course, somewhat typical Japanese mech design, but just so cool looking. They need to re-release, bro. It's like they're just sitting on Bionicle and they're never gonna like release it for anything, you know? And it's like every time I go to like a toy store or a place that has like Legos, they never have Bionicle. Like I brought that up to one guy one time and he said he almost laughed at me. He's like, no, Bionicle goes like that, man. He's like, it's in here and it is out. The Bionicle people that are still out there, they're snapping up sets for $80. They buying them. You cannot find any old Bionicle these days. Oh man. Incredible, yeah. And you know what? At the time, so much fun. As they kept re-releasing like basically the same 6 like guys, kept re-releasing them, new stuff, new villains, bigger sets, smaller sets, vehicles, video games, comic books, movies. Oh, what a time, what a time. I got some Bionicle comics right over there in my comic book box. If I come across Bionicle comic book, I don't care. It's like, yeah, I'll buy it. I don't care. A couple bucks, buy it. Write a Bionicle story, yeah. Oh, bro, you don't have any? I never got rid of mine. That's the thing. I never got rid of mine. They're all just still like chilling, basically. They're all still in their canisters. Like they, you know, after they've been opened up and played with 100, you know, different times. But I still got them. I just never got rid of them. Never sold them at the garage sale, nothing. Yeah, I know, right? I really need to dig them out and like put them on like a shelf or something. That's what I should do. Anyway. Blah, 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 spider. Oh, the old Bionicle days. Ugh, old Bionicle days. Cheers, love. Happy Monday, bro. Into a capsule, yeah. A comic capsule. Yeah, the Bionicle still has a very, very active community, despite being like dead for like about 10 years. I think was the last set 10 years ago. Still very, very active community. The comic capsules? I don't think so. Maybe if you tell me what it is, I'll probably like jog my memory a little bit. Anyway, what do we got on the drawing board? Do we want to keep touching Amidala? I'm kind of bored of her. Okay, yeah, Retro, you're good, you're good. I almost feel like we should draw someone new today. Nothing against Queen. Nothing against Queen. Okay. Let's just pull up a Queen reference and see what we're working with. Except, you know, what's crappy about this drawing? It's on the wrong paper. I mean, what we really need to work on is the freaking ship right over there. Maybe a little. Hey, you're good, Retro. Yeah. I'll check that out. It's hot. Whew. Guess we can turn that on. Hey Ray, thank you. You know what sucks? I didn't bring my water. I didn't bring my water in this room. It's in the other room. No, I probably gotta go get it. Thank you for keeping the streamer alive. No one ever redeems water. Can't even send me spears. I mean, I could. This doesn't really count as hydration, does it? It's cooling. It's cooling. You get half the points, yeah. It should be worth half the points, I know, right? Okay, let's see. One. Okay. 111. Okay. I'm trying to get as close to the mic as I can. I think we're going to so I don't want to work on the queen. I think for now we're just gonna do kind of I think a chill kind of just Monday art thing. We'll do pencils, and I'm thinking I'm kind of leaning towards something a little monstrous. I want to try something a little monstrous. And I think I know who we're gonna do. Okay. All right, and with that, let's get to work. Get something maybe like this. There's kind of a lot of detail, I guess, on this character, so I'm gonna try and do this like the right way the first time, if that makes any sense. Okay, maybe I should flip it. It looks like these. think I might have to flip it and do one of these. Even though I don't really want to go that. Make sure we're doing our composition right. Hey, Crixus, what's up, man? We're getting ready for... We're just getting the composition ready for this pencil we're doing. Oh, that'll probably help me be doing this. Okay. Oh, now I can actually see. Crixus, what are you doing? What are you up to? Did you get your room all settled? Doing a little bit of late art. It's kind of a later stream. A little bit of a later stream. Here. Chit chat, yeah. Notice that was on. Hey, thank you for stopping by. What were you drawing? We were drawing anything fun? Doing another art challenge? Okay, so because we're not very far in the drawing yet, we can play guess the character and see how long it takes. I don't think this one's going to be hard at all. It's actually not a comic book character, Retro, so you are way off. Daredevil. It kind of does look a little DBZ, but that's because it looks that way because the character kind of has a big head. Dang, it's shooting lightning out of its mouth. I think I've seen one of those. It's almost like a Rorschach thing, but then you take it and you illustrate what you see. I think I've seen you do one of those before, or I think you've shown me one of them. You showed me one of those before. I have a big head. I have a big head. And then we got one of these. Your brother's soul is... What a great movie, right? When's the last time anyone here has actually played any Mortal Kombat? People still play Mortal Kombat? I loved Liu Kang. I think he for the longest time it seemed like he was just getting done really dirty, and now finally, now that we're living in kind of the modern era of Mortal Kombat, now it seems like he's getting treated with like a little respect, maybe too much respect now. An older one the other day. Which one? Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3? Probably not that old, huh? Big head. Okay, I've never tried to draw this character, so I'm gonna try and do my best. It looks a little weird right now, but I'm trying my best. Baraka. What a cheapo, especially in the old ones, huh? What a cheapo. Shared it in Discord. Nice. I'll check that out here in a second. Midway Arcade Treasure is nice. I don't think the head's big enough. I think it needs to be like all the way out here. Yeah, it is. It's Predator. It is the Predator. I'm trying to do a rendition of Predator. That's what we're working on today. You got it, Retro. Gold star. When you say aliens from Mars, you mean like Mars Attacks? Is that what you mean? Mars Attacks? They're all messy right now. All the way out here. Yeah, I think his head needs to be like this big. Yeah, Mars Attacks. That movie, as a kid, that movie kind of freaked me out a little bit. For like understandable reasons, but yeah. As a kid, kind of freaky. Kind of silly. Now as an adult, it's like, that movie was kind of cool. That movie was cool. It's very bizarre in its own unique way. Very Tim Burton. Okay, and this over here is going to be one of the hands. I think we can always move it over here. And he has like these really chunky fingers. He's like a lot of costume on that guy that was wearing the costume. Here. Doesn't look as fierce as you should right now, but I've never tried drawing Predator, so I definitely could use a little bit of practice, huh? Looks more like an 80s cartoon villain. He looks a little bit more Krang than he does Predator. A little bit more Krang. Oh, dang, riding your bike. I wish I could do that, but lately over here it's been really high pollen, and when I get done being outside, it doesn't matter if I'm riding my bike or I'm just driving with the windows down, and my face is just so stuffed up. So I'm kind of pumping the brakes on riding the bike for now, and it sucks. How long was the bike ride, Crixus? Was it a good distance? $3 Okay. So 3 miles there and back, or 1.5 and then 1.5 back. Oh, he posted it. Nice. I'll take a look. Hold on. Give me a second. Yeah, he looks so like comic sketchy right now, doesn't he? Especially if we do this kind of shit. And it looks even more comic style. Okay, let's see. Crixus, are both of these yours? Are both of these fish renditions? Are both of these yours? You did both? Because I love it. It looks great. It looks off the wall. I dig it. Dang, you got a big old bike. What the heck? You got a freaking chunky boy tires and it's cruiser style bike. I got the lights on him. Cool. A bruiser. That's cool. Oh, you're just going around a track. Okay. So you didn't get on your bike and go to like a convenience store or some like stuff like that. Yeah. Huh. 450 pounds? Jeez. Bro, that bike is way too heavy. But I dig it. I get exactly what you're going for. And it looks cool. Like, it's a cool looking bike. It's way beefier, way chunkier than my bike. And people compliment me on my bike like kind of all the time. And both those fishes look good. Like really good. I like that you draw like the fish and then the baby with the skull baby. Like just stuff that I really don't expect. I like that when you can kind of put me on my ass sometimes and kind of surprise me. Drawing this mouth is gonna be a little hard. I've never tried to draw a mouth like this. Bugs in it. Yeah. Yeah, I saw all those lights you put on there. It's nice. It looks probably better on your bike than it does on my bike. I still don't have, I have a reflective strip that I used to wear when I was biking at night. But I don't really go on my bike a whole lot at night these days anyway. Takes me, yeah. It looks good though. Just completely out there, creative, nice colors. It almost seems like it's like surreal type art. I think we gotta move this out a little bit more, maybe like over here. That, I'm hoping. Oh, where's my gum? Hold on. But no, I used to have a whole big old art gum eraser. Now this is all I have. Art gum is probably what you want to use for this. Clean it up a lot. It looks like it's coming along really good. Give me like 2 seconds while I go get the other art gum eraser. It's like right over there. I mean, I got plenty of white plastic, but white plastic is good for, see, it's smudging. White plastic is good for other stuff. Other paper and other stuff. Get busy. Hey, nice, Ray. Thank you for showing up. What are you working on too, by the way? Are we working on anything fun? Or you mean get busy like with just like regular IRL stuff? Ooh, this is not a good eraser. That one's not working either. There's just too much plastic inside these white ones. How do I only have that tiny little eraser? Now you want to paint? Hey, nice. And Ray, I was just gonna say, you can always post it in the Discord if you feel like sharing your artwork, but I don't think you're part of the Discord. If you want, I can send an invite link real quick. If you want, like, it's a very demure Discord, very small, but I love seeing what my peeps are doing. Retro, you are in the Discord. What you talking about? You're not in the... What do you mean you're not in it? You are. In the Discord? No, no, you've posted in the Discord before. How are you not in the Discord, Retro? I know outro is in there, but yeah. Hell yeah, Ray. If you gotta go and do some painting, I totally get it. I support that stuff. Like watching Spider stream, just chilling. It's a Monday. It's back to work. Weather's nice. Weather's turning. I hope you got good weather over there. And now you're just, man, I really feel like painting right now. Do it. I fully support that. Do that stuff. Do it. Post in the Discord, and we'll butter you up. My people like to butter. My people like to butter. They're kind of a butter army. Hey, Ray. Kind of a butter army. Yeah, I know. Believe me, it's I've been thinking about that a lot lately. I just haven't like pulled the trigger and actually done it yet. We need a butter emote. I was thinking about returning to food people and making like a butter warrior, but nope, no one did that. Hold on. Did that get published to chat? Let's delete that. Ecstatic percussionist. Yeah, no one believed what ecstatic percussionist says. All right. Yeah, I know. It's like I need more cheap viewers. And then we're gonna go maybe over here. We need more cheap viewers in Retro's chat. Okay, and this guy has his like tooth it's actually like way down here. It's like way down here, so gonna have to put these over here, and maybe this one over here. I don't know how Spider lost the eraser for this. How is he so well managed that he lost the like eraser for this drawing? Freaking guy. You know it's incredible? I did see the new Hulu Predator movie, the one that takes place in like pre-colonial America. And the Predator in the 80s looks better than the new one with all the like CG and stuff. He still looks better. Still, after all this time, you can't beat a guy in a costume, a guy in a rubber costume. You can try. You can make him do some pretty incredible things, backflips and whatever the hell you want, but the costume department knows what they're doing. This one's all the way down here. Okay. This. And it kind of goes, I was explaining the Predator. I was explaining the Predator that he suffers from Boba Fett syndrome, which basically just means he has such a popular design that stuff will get made of him naturally because his design is just that powerful. And it's like they're still making Predators merchandise, still making Predators movies. Like, they'll probably never stop. Predator stuff is still coming out right now. So I saw the trailer for the new one coming out in like the fall, and I figured like, okay, yeah, maybe we can draw a Predator. I'm feeling a little bit of Predator hype. But like, honestly, I like the Xenomorph. I like the Xenomorph more, but that doesn't mean I don't like Predator. I love Predator. He's cool. I just like Alien. I like Giger more. Spawn. Yeah, he looks so cool. Merchandise and stories will follow afterwards. Except with Spawn, like he had like, of course, comics, video games. He had a movie. He had another cartoon TV show. He had like a bunch of stuff get made for him. But now, Spawn's enjoying a lot of comic popularity. Not as much popularity anywhere else, though, I don't think. Like, if he was like a guest character on Fortnite, then I think people would like start recognizing Spawn again. But I think people are still sleeping on Spawn. People are still sleeping on Spawn. And which is like, it's nothing against, for me personally, nothing against Spawn. He's not my favorite character. He looks cool. He definitely looks cool. But it just seems like Spawn never really like attained the like stratospheric level of popularity that some of his, I think, inspiration was enjoying, you know? Like, there's a very obvious indicator that a lot of him is based off of Batman, and a lot of him is based off of Spider-Man. But he never quite reached those levels of popularity. He got really close in the 90s and then just kind of slowly embraced a little obscurity. In space. So not Lost Galaxy. Hold on, I remember Lost Galaxy. I need to like refresh my brain with In Space. Yeah, and okay, yeah, the one with like the surfboards. I mean, they're not really surfboards, but like the flying, I don't know what you'd call them. It's kind of like a flying bulky platform that kind of looks like a surfboard, but it's not. Yeah, In Space. In Space was good. I did get to see In Space when I was little. Is there a specific character that you wanted from In Space, Retro? The hoverboard, yeah, yeah. Is In Space your favorite one? 'Cause I think Mighty Morphin's your favorite. I have an In Space Pink toy. Personally, your favorite, personally. Do you remember, was it Rescue Mission? Do you remember Rescue Mission at all? That was like, I think, one of the last Ranger series that I watched when I was young, where I stopped watching it altogether, I think. Maybe it was Turbo, but I think it was Rescue Mission. Turbo, yeah. No, Turbo was, yeah, Turbo was the other one. Turbo's number 3, MMPR's number 2, and Galaxy's also number 3. It ties with Turbo. Galaxy is the best. Richard, have you played any of the have you played Shattered Grid or Battle for the Grid, the fighting game, or have you played Rita's Rewind or whatever? I feel like I mentioned this to you before, but I don't think I've ever seen you play any of them. I think you would love it. I think you would. Or maybe we need to gang up on a playthrough. Me and you ganging up on a Rita's Rewind playthrough. It looks like a lot of people place this tooth all the way out here. Maybe I should do that. Should I do? Maybe I should. I give it a little bit more dimension. That means I gotta erase that tooth. Oh yeah, I think that's better. All right. Don't have the space for figures. I know you're like really big into Funko stuff, but me personally, I like to focus on 6-inch, like the small 1/6 scale, 6-inch scale stuff. And it's not like it's not a Hasbro figure either. It's a Bandai Namco figure, so it's like it's a nice one. It's a nice one. See, that's something at least kind of nice about Ranger stuff. If you're still doing Ranger stuff now, is like they still produce a lot of toys for that. You can still get them like relatively cheap. And it's like, I'm not even like the biggest Ranger head, but I'm gonna go get some. I'm gonna go get some Ranger figures, man. Like, get the ones I want and then focus on just like, you know, hunting for deals. I like getting deals. The NECA figure. Yeah, I have some NECA figures. My favorite line is the gargoyles, NECA figures. But I got Pinhead. Man, I think I got a couple more that I can't think of right now, but those are some deep collector figures. Those like premium, like you'll pay $40 easy for any NECA figure. And they're not very posable either. You know, like they look really, really nice, but they're not very posable. I think it's a Frankenstein. I think the Frankenstein is what I'm thinking of. The Turtles NECA figures, yeah. And they getting lots of love with the Turtles franchise because they're doing like monsterized version of the Turtles, and then they're also doing like the comic book versions of the Turtles. They got Last Ronin figures. So NECA's pulling out all the stops for Turtles, which is cool to see. It's like nice to see some turtle love. I love turtle stuff. And then you also got like the Playmates figures that's like reproducing all the like really old school turtle stuff, turtle toys. So there's plenty of turtle figures to get out there. There's plenty of them. It's almost like too much. I would say it's probably like it's very dependent on what kind of turtle fan you are. If you just like keeping old school, you got the old school toys. If you like something newer, that's available. If you like something different, that's available. If you like heavy collector series, like you got the movie series too. There's like Ranger Turtles, there's Street Fighter Turtles, there's monster version of the Turtles. I think there's still like Mutant Mayhem merchandise floating around. No one buys it, but that's probably the one that like did not take off. Is they overproduced toys for that Mutant Mayhem and no one bought any. And I liked Mutant Mayhem. Like it wasn't perfect, but I had a lot of fun watching it. I liked Mutant Mayhem. The cartoon variants from the 80s, yeah. Plenty of that stuff, and you're still getting love. You're getting like classic Casey, classic Tokan Raza, classic Foot Clan. It's getting there. Kind of. Actually doesn't have any lower lips, of course. It's gonna be a finger. Gotta keep this open. Yeah, he's looking a little bit better. The more time I actually focus on him, he's actually looking a little bit better, coming together a little bit more. Hmm. Actually, no, it might be better if we use this. It's gonna be fair. An event? What kind of event are we talking? Retro? I don't know how good my hosting skills are, but it sounds like it could be a little fun. Yeah, that sounds like it could be fun. Just got to pick a day. I don't know how well I'd be at hosting, considering that I have to draw at the same time, but I could try and multitask the best way I could. And it would basically kind of like be like a virtual let's draw, which sounds fun. Are you going to be drawn too? Jesus, this guy has a huge head. I don't even think his head's big enough here. I think we got to go out like this. That's a good question. Would there be a prompt? I wonder. Yeah, figure it out. That sounds like it could be fun. And maybe Crixus can join as well. The hair is supposed to be kind of like giant tendrils like this. Except it looks like it's hanging down, so we need to go down like this. Yeah, I think it could be fun setting that up, Retro. Just get the logistics off the ground. Think if we want a theme, think of a day. Start contacting people, see when their schedule lines up with yours. Um, I say it'd probably be better to play fast and loose, and probably do an easy one that's already established. But if no one wants, like if people don't want to do that, they don't have to. I don't know. It feels like more of a competition if everyone's drawing the same thing. That's just my opinion of it. I could be wrong. Maybe other people feel differently. But because then if we're all just like hanging out together and just doing what we want, then it feels more like I guess maybe a classroom, I guess, environment. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, competition isn't like necessarily a bad thing either, but it doesn't seem like the kind of environment where we would want to be competing with each other. Team building, yeah, that's kind of the vibe I was kind of thinking of too. Team building. Trust exercises. Oh, I totally forgot he has like a little cannon up here on his shoulder. Crixus, are you more of like a someone who needs a reference when you sit down and you try to focus on something? I'm just wondering, just getting like a feel for your art process. The searching kind of artist, like you're always looking for not just a reference, but a what. Nice and easy with someone like Stars. Hey, if I'm sometimes if you got the pressure and you have the incentive to basically have an assignment, it thrives. It makes me thrive. If someone told me like, okay, I need this Starscream done because blah blah blah, then it excites me. I'll do Starscream. I like the challenge. Do I draw Autobots a whole lot? Or not Autobots, Decepticons? No, I don't. Could I? Yeah, I'd love to. I'd love to. It might not look legit, but I would love to do a Starscream. Hey, if you say Starscream, like I'm taking you seriously. I know you, Retro. I know you're like a old school fool. Turtles, Transformers, maybe even a little G.I. Joe. We got Rangers up in there. Like, we like that old school shit. Up his face. Zoids, yeah, Zoids. Shit. GoBots. No. Maybe not GoBots. Ultraman. Ooh. Never got into gun. Like, I had one Zoid when I was a kid. I was never super, like, I was never super into mech. But I do like it. Like, it's like, if you like Power Rangers, you kind of have to be into mech just because they're always using the Zord, right? So it's Toku, but there's also mech elements in there too. There's like mech elements and kaiju elements inside Toku. Ultraman, kind of the same thing, except I didn't get into Ultraman until I was like I probably didn't get into Ultraman until probably about 5 years ago or so, when I started picking up the Ultraman like American comic books, and I was like, okay, this shit's, I get it now, I get it. It's cool. I hate mechs, but I'm alright. They're people. So you don't like giant like mobile suits then, like the giant mechs that you pilot, they have to be like a little bit more personable. Is that what you mean, Crixus? Guys in suits were, yeah, just like a Japanese dude and like a giant boxy rubber costume. Yeah. Yeah, okay, Crixus, I get it. The Transformers are like more humanistic. They got personality. They're personable. I understand. It's a real concern. It's just not for you, Gundam. And it's like, I had like my cousin really into Gundam when I was a kid, still is. But me, I was a little bit more into like Ranger stuff, like Ranger stuff, hero stuff. I mean, giant monsters were cool. I was never really like a huge Godzilla head though. And even like with Transformers, like the current Daniel Warren Johnson run, he has such a like kind of messy but also really kinetic style, which is cool to see because they're Transformers, right? They have these really boxy shapes, they have these very limited shapes, but he's still able to just bend them just enough that he's getting so much motion and personality from the Daniel Warren Johnson artwork. So I think he's a great fit with that, and I would probably be like trying something like that. If I was gonna draw a Transformer, I would try and make it a little bit more like probably maybe sketchy or inky. I wouldn't try to make it look perfect, you know, like one of those detail hounds that just sits there and draws like every single nut and bolt on like Optimus Prime's head or something, you know. Local comic shop, what's up? Man, local comic shop got a lot of stuff these days. A lot of stuff these days. And, you know, like, I wanted to put this hand down here, but now that I'm putting it down here, it's like I was supposed to put these knives here, and now it's like I don't even know if I want to put the knives here now anymore, you know. So this was going to be a hand, this is going to be a hand, and then over here was going to be like the other hand, like claw style, like kind of like this. I was gonna do that, put his finger over here, there's an index finger over here. And I think we can, I left enough room over here. I think we can manage to put that hand right here. And he has like really, those are some big gloves the actor's wearing. Like they're really big nails, big fingers. So when drawing them, like make them chunky. It's like, I think we can do that one. And it sucks too, because like this hand is covering up the little shoulder cannon that I would have put there. But then I only did that because I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put the little blades down here on his arm, and now I don't even want to do it because it doesn't look like there's enough room there. Like to get the angle that I want with these little knives, I don't think the room is there. A full set? Hmm. Are they like OG? Are they like reissue? Like, are they new ones? How big are they? Because $20 a Zord sounds pretty cheap. Sounds pretty cheap. Ugh. Knives are supposed to be like over here. And they were gonna go all the way up like this. But I didn't want to cover up the face with them though. I see, like, I don't know if you can see it. Like this would be the knuckles. This would be the middle finger. This would be the index, thumb over here. I just don't know if I might have to scrap the knife idea. I might have to scrap it. I know they're too small. They're too small and I don't like that angle. It sounds like a real like spider problem. Spider. Oh, G1 for turbos. So I got a little oven on them. A little oven. They're not mint in package. Still though, $20 isn't bad. Like if you're looking at old school toys or even just like regular like kind of small action figures, like $20 it usually doesn't get cheaper than that. X23 had bigger claws. Well, here's the thing. I could make them accurate and then they'd be covering his head. So let's see. I could go like all the way up here. Like this. And then I'd be going like, I could go like this. So I'd be going into the mouth just a little bit. Go up here into the head. Does that look kind of better? I think a little bit. I just wanted to see as much of the head as I could without covering up too much. Like I know I'm going to cover up a little bit here with these fingers and these knives. Like I knew they were probably going to get in the way a little bit. So I'm just trying to really limit how much of the face I'm obscuring because the face is the best and funnest part. So is that long enough? Like I think by comparison, here, I'll show you. Like by comparison, I think that hand is the right size in accordance with the head. And, you know, of course, keep perspective, you know, in mind too. So I think that's the right size. I think. Dang, what an ugly guy. He does kind of look like Krang. I had a Switch. What do you mean, like a Nintendo Switch? Like a Nintendo Switch 2? $800 Nintendo Switch 2. A Switch 1. Why, what's up? What are you thinking about, Retro? Okay, and give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Some fly decided to die in my beer. Never seen him make a fist? So it would be like Gauntlet claw sticking out, and he'd be like open like this, so not like this. Like Wolverine, it would be like open-handed like that. Hold on, I gotta look at it now that you're effing with me, Crixus. You're good. I think, yeah, I think what it is like the gloves are so big and the nails are so long that the actor literally can't make a fist. So he does, like, you see him do this. You see him do this when he has to like clench his hand. He doesn't make like a true fist. In which case, in like, okay, like, so the Predator doesn't make a fist because of costume reasons, but for me, it's, how do I put it? It's part of the, it like becomes a part of the personality of the character, I think. Like if like there's a literal like hardware limitation, an actual physical limitation on the actor that makes it so he can't make a fist. So that means the Predator can't make a fist. It means the Predator never makes a fist. So now it's kind of like built into the lore. It's not like, oh, he can't. I think it's a little bit more like, just go with it. He can't make a fist because, what do you mean the Predator can't make a fist? And it's because it's like you look at some of the like toys or statues and he's making a fist. The soft fist, yeah. A bunny boxer, yeah, but yeah, like thumb out, like thumb out. Like this is as close as he could make his hand, like this. And so, which case, okay, if you're drawing that, like if you're drawing something like this, then like on paper you can do it, but it's just gonna be kind of silly because if you know the character can't do that, isn't supposed to do that, is probably a better way of putting it. Just like Ray Park and Darth Maul's industrial piercing. Industrial piercing? What do you mean? Like his head piercing? Okay. I think it looks like we need a little bit more light in here anyway. Bunny boxer, yeah. All right, 2 seconds, 2 seconds.
We are a rescue team, not assassins. Now, what do we gotta do?
In a part of the world where there are no rules,
We pick up their trailer at the chopper, run them down, grab those hostages before anybody knows we were there. What do you mean, we?
deep in the jungle, where nothing that lives is safe,
You lose it here, you're in a world of hurt. Showtime, kid. Knock, knock.
an elite rescue squad
You're bleeding, man. I ain't got time to bleed.
is being led by the ultimate warrior.
We need the best. That's why you're here.
But now,
What's got Billy so spooked?
there's something out there waiting for us. And it ain't no man. They're up against the ultimate enemy.
Holy Mother of God.
Nothing like it has ever been on Earth before.
She says the jungle just came alive and took him.
We cannot see it,
No blood, no bodies. We hit nothing.
but it sees the heat of our bodies and the heat of our fear.
Whatever it is out there, it killed Hopper. And now it wants us.
It kills for pleasure.
He was skinned alive!
It hunts for sport.
He's killing us one at a time.
We're all gonna die.
But this time, it's picked the wrong man to hunt.
Is that right? The Predator, I don't think does kill for pleasure. I think it's more the second line where he says it kills for sport. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. I guess you could say it's pleasurable, but maybe I'm overthinking it.
hunt.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
And hey, Retro.
Century Fox presents Arnold Schwarzenegger. Predator. The hunt begins Friday, June 12th at theaters everywhere.
What a movie. Hold on. What is this saying? Oh, excuse me. Oh yeah, I was gonna turn on more light. Dang. Predator. Arnie. Yeah. Fist hands open, yeah. Fist hands open. So I think he needs to be doing like something like this. Like I can't have him doing something like that. Like Wolverine, it has to be open like that. So and that means I have to draw even more. I have to draw even more. I'm not done with the composition yet. Just too busy fooling around making the head look cool. Okay, Ray was casted without. The industrial piercing. That's so cool to think about because he like George did not have like a very set look for Darth Maul, and it almost and like even the early concept art for Darth Maul is really far from what ended up being in the actual film. So it's almost kind of like a beautiful accident that he looks as cool as he does. Alien vs Predator. Like retro outro. I was just talking about this. There's so many Predator movies out there, Alien movies out there. It's hard to keep track of them. And so I don't blame you if you can't remember. There was Alien vs Predator, Alien vs Predator 2. There was a movie called Predators. And there was another movie called Predator, I don't know, Rising Revengeance or something. I don't know. It is a cool head. Hey, thank you. The head looks cool just because like I was like, sitting here spending time like working on the detail, but we got to get I wanted that hand in there because if it's not in there, then it's just a floating head. So if we put this hand here and put this hand here, then it'll look a little bit more like a complete drawing. Requiem, yeah. It was called Requiem. I remember seeing, I think, the first AVP in a long time. I think I was still in high school. And it was so bad. It was so bad. It was like one of those like weird like teen horror movies, but Alien and Predator just happened to be in it. And when I was a boy, I had a very healthy consumption of like the 80s classics. I saw Terminator 2 like right as I think turned into like a teenager, like maybe early preteen, and the same thing with like Alien and Predator. I saw them all at the perfect time. So then to get older and to see AVP and it was shocking. I'll just do my best. I love it. Like, yeah, I'll show up and pretend like I'm one of the bros. I don't know. I think I was. I don't know if it was AVP 1 or 2, but I think I was it was in high school, but it was on disc, so I didn't see it in the theater. I think I saw it on a DVD. Jason, that's another one. I had Jason X and Jason Goes to Hell, which I don't remember which. That's like, what is that, like Friday 13th Part 8 or something? Like, I don't remember which one it is. So for the longest time, I had like a really crappy selection of horror movies, and it's kind of funny to even be talking about this, because what happened was there was someone basically left behind a whole case of movies that I kind of happened upon. This person was moving out of a house that I was kind of like associated with. And this guy just left he didn't keep anything in a case. It was all in just a book. So he had all these really like late era Hellraiser, Alien. He had like a couple seasons of like Seinfeld in there, or Simpsons. Just like kind of eclectic, but more horror stuff, and not good horror, like Jason X horror. And I kind of saw, I think, all of them. And I guess it kind of left me with an impression that, oh, there's some really good, like crappy horror movies out there, and some really bad, poor ones. Those were middle school at best. Maybe it came out when I was middle school, and then I saw it on DVD, like what I was like way later, like what I'm saying. The first time I saw it, I was in high school, I'm pretty sure. Because I think we are the same age, Princess. I think. Mason Jersey, that's a deep cut. We were just talking about mech. Gundam, Zoids, Macross. Yeah, you got drug all the way along to a Mazinger Z movie. That's a little bit of a deep cut. Now it's like you're like trying to act like a Mazinger Z fan when you're over there. You know what? Let's get this hand. Let's just do this. I don't think we gotta finish him tonight, but let's just do this hand for now, and then this hand over here. This one we'll probably save for a rainy day. But I wanna at least get this one figured out. Like maybe not done, but like figured out where the knives are going, how we're gonna open the hand. And maybe I'll have a better eraser then too, or maybe I'll find my old one, because this one is not the right one. Oh, that's you were such a non-fan that it was like kind of upsetting the people sitting around you. Jeez, I don't really go to movies like that, I guess. Maybe I just don't go with like lots of other like people that I know. We're like, oh, okay, like we're gonna go watch this thing that you have no idea about, you're not interested in. Usually when I go see a movie, it's something it's something I like, you know. Now, you know what gets me is when you do go to the movies and there's actual middle school kids or high school kids there, and they just cannot like shut up or sit still or look at their phone. Like I'm encountering that more and more these days when I'm going to the movie theater. And there's like younger people there that they're just being rude. So you gotta be like, could you be quiet, please? Can you be fucking quiet? Ooh, do tell, Retro. Do tell. I did have a nice weekend, Retro. I went to a well, I had a really good Sunday. I went to a local comic con, and I even went in cosplay. I didn't really get, like, honestly, this is all I got. This is all I got at the comic show. This is it. And then like maybe a couple other knickknacks. This is all I got. I didn't get any toys or anything. I just went in costume, having a good time. So kind of shocking, kind of a different con for me. All right, so we got to open hand this, open hand. Ugh. Oh yeah, that's Crixus. You're not in the Discord. It was Cuphead. I was Cuphead. Well, actually, more specifically, I was the second player. I was the blue one. You almost got into a slap fight, Retro. That would have been so cool if you slap fought her in one, just like one good hit, one good smack. I was Mugman. Yeah, I was Mugman. I think I've always theorized that Mugsy would have been a better name, but his name in the game is Mugman. So I was Mugman, and I was going with Donuts, who was Cuphead. I haven't seen the Netflix show, Retro. I've seen, when I was getting ready for this costume, I did see a lot of that show, and I haven't seen it, but it looks like it's a lot of fun. Yeah, you already said. Hey, like Sunday was good, and everyone there, like, it was just good vibes. Like, everyone was at the show. It was a hot day, just having fun, and lots of people were saying like, "Oh, that's a really cool costume. I like your costume." Blah blah blah. So it was good. This is all I got. Like, this is all I got. I'm a nerd. So I was like, okay, I need to get some Legion of Superheroes. I don't know if you know this, but Spider is a Legion fan. He's a Legion head. He's a Legionnaire. So like literally all I got was just some old school Legion of Superheroes. I love Legion of Superheroes. Old school Legion. See, like here's the thing. If I move this finger out more, it's gonna cover that tooth. I don't want to do that. What should I do? Should I just keep the finger down anyway? I mean, I kind of opened up these fingers a little bit like that. And then the thumb is going to be like this. I don't know if it looks too stupid. Does it look too stupid, Crixus? Comic shows are for buying comics, absolutely, but now these days it's comic shows got turned into pop culture festivals, you know? So it's like you got voice actors there, you got anime people there, you got actors there. Sometimes you even have a DJ there, and you got like all manner of everything there. And then there's like maybe like one or two guys selling comics. Hey, thanks, Chris. Yeah, and Saw. It's pretty cool. Comic shows are no longer comic shows. Yeah, they kind of it's weird because as like an actual comic head, it feels like something that used to belong to me it now belongs to everyone, and it's like it's no longer just for Spider or for the nerds. Like it's for everyone now. You know, it's weird. It's different. It's very, very different. It doesn't look bad. So, like, here's the knuckle. Here's the ring finger knuckle right here. And we'll put this finger like here like that, and then this is the pinky, and we'll draw that one inside like that. This will be the knuckle pinky right here. And then we'll lean it out just a little bit. And I know it looks messy, but that's kind of like the basic composition of what the fingers I'm thinking should look like. We can move this up a little bit more. I'm trashing it. I'm just happy to be watching your work. Retro, it seems like you're really good at like painting, when I think it was like watercolor and other kind of stuff. So when you know how to control like value and shape, I think you do a pretty good job. Anatomy just takes a little bit, like once you got some basic anatomy shape stuff down, it's pretty easy. Hey, Retro, you have a retro 2114. Not Retro Outro. You have a good rest of your night. Thank you for showing up. For reals. And thank you for chit-chatting earlier on and off stream. We'll be in touch about organizing some kind of draw along for sure. You try to get some good rest. Okay, I think you need it. I think you need a little bit of R&R. Retro time is over. Oh. Kind of like the basic shape of the hands like that. Big blocky gauntlet thingy over here. It kind of looks like the last black and white like pencil thingy I did, which was Immortan Joe. It almost looks like that. And we can do a little bit of the chest over here. And he has like this really weird like mesh net going over him like that. Hey, you're good, Crixus. Yeah. Freaking Retro getting into a slap fight with someone at the theater sounds metal. It's hot. Retro, you still didn't tell us what new ice cream flavor. Ugh. Let's turn some more light on, huh? Lights. I'm sweating over here. When you say dinosaur egg, that almost like, do you remember the like dinosaur egg oatmeal? You pour the boiling hot water in there and they like turn into like the little shape. That's kind of what that reminds me of. Like back in the I guess like late 90s, early 2000s dinosaur exploitation, dino exploitation, where it was everywhere, even in your oatmeal. Similar experience. That sounds cool. Dinosaurs were, I kind of missed, I kind of missed that craze, you know, where like dinosaurs were just freaking everywhere, just everywhere. And then they even made Godzilla to look more like kind of a T-Rex. It was weird. And they're still coming out with Jurassic Park movies. They're still doing that. There's another one. Are you in a Jurassic Park retro? Do you like Jurassic Park? The movie that like kicked off dinosaur mania. Going to the big city. See, that's a fandom that you don't have to pretend like you're interested in it. Like you're already in it. It's nice getting excited about freaking going to the movies and seeing cool stuff. Yeah, even you have to preface that with like, I even like the bad ones, which would be most of. Damn. Did you did you like it sounds so weird saying this now, the original trilogy, Jurassic Park 1, 2, 3? Did you like the original trilogy? And which one of the new ones was the best? I gotta know, because I haven't even seen all of them. I think this is the fourth, if I'm not the fourth new Jurassic Park movie we've gotten since Jurassic World, the first Jurassic World movie. I didn't know there was a Netflix cartoon, dang. Dinosaur Kaiju franchise. We were just talking a little bit of Kaiju when the other retro was in here. But I'm not a Godzilla head, so I can't really say him. I think when it comes to like the big monsters, I've always been a little bit more King Kong, and not even like Mighty Joe Young or anything, like just like King Kong. I guess it's kind of just been more of a default for me, but I do like the first 3 Jurassic Park movies. I thought they were pretty cool. Like what else is there? Like Pacific Rim with like the giant robots fighting the giant monsters. I guess that's cool too. My understanding is just that the whole kaiju, not even dinosaur, but specifically the kaiju genre is a little bit more like Eastern in its kind of like origin and its like culture surrounding it. So it was never like something very, very like near and dear to me, never like that important to me. But I still like it. Nothing against it at all. Probably a little bit more into dinosaur and Jurassic Park type stuff though. You know what? I've only been streaming for a little over 2 hours, but I don't know. Should I go ham? Should I just go like full bore, full steam ahead and just get it freaking done? I could. I don't know if I want to, but part of me is saying like just get it done. Just like one day picture. Wait, Voximus, what's up, fool? How are you, Super Voximus? Are you okay? Are you alive? Are you still alive, Vox? Oh, really? Wow. Kind of no one's favorite, but I like the answer. Yeah, all that, like, the, what is it called? The like, the legendary, like, the production company Legendary Pictures. Well, the new like Godzilla, King Kong stuff. It's enjoying a lot of popularity right now, so I like that. Definitely not against it. You're still somewhat alive. Perfect. We still need you, Vox, because I'm kind of waiting on that Blade of 10. I'm waiting on my card packs. You're good, man. Just woke up. Did you have a good night? Did you have a good weekend? Probably working a little bit too hard. Probably getting ready for work now, huh? Yeah, the '01 Godzilla was kind of a weird one. Kind of weird. Like lots of, I guess, actual Godzilla fans really did not like that take. Oh, you got sloshed. Oi, Vox. Hitting the gin a little bit too hard again. Vox. Well, you had so much fun, you don't even remember it. Perfect. Pictures or it didn't happen. Firing laser beams. Laser beams. Yeah, the last dream I had was really not special. It was like me. I can't even remember too much. It was just me like worrying about something happening in my life, like just like one of those like tasty anxiety dreams, I guess, something like that. Nice art. Wow, thank you. Do you know this thing? Do you know what this thing is, Vox? This guy? It was your last girlfriend. No, I'm joking. It is Predator. Yeah, it is Predator. Trying to get a little bit, like, I haven't been streaming that long, so I feel like I can get it done. But hey, Vox, I'm glad you had a good weekend. Glad you had a good weekend. Maybe too good of a weekend. Thanks for stopping by. Highly cultured, yeah. Vox, do you like any giant monster type stuff? I feel like I've already asked you this before. Mothra, King Ghidorah, Godzilla, even King Kong. Is any of that like really like your speed at all? That your thing? Man, it is freaking hot in here. That was called Rampage, I believe. It was a Rampage. Yeah, that was a great game. MS33K, nice. See, I haven't seen that episode where they're riffing on Gamera. I think I've seen the Mothra one, but not that one. Oh my gosh, really? Really? They're all are like honestly like Lizzie is being like the girl monster just seems so superfluous, but like as kids you're probably like, oh yeah, you picked a girl or something like that. I think I don't know if this is Rampage or if it was the PS2 Rampage, but I remember there being like a big like eyeball, like an electric eyeball guy that you could be, and I think that was a guy I was playing around a lot with. A like big electric eyeball guy. Because I think there was like a two-player versus mode. So, and I think he might have been the powerful guy. Who knows? It's a fun game. But I do remember the old school one with Lizzie, the big wolf and the gorilla. War of the Monsters. Yeah. That's the other one that I'm thinking of. War of the Monsters. Yeah. Yeah. War of the Monsters. Yeah. It's like King Kong fighting like this giant mech. Yeah. There's the eyeball. Yeah. Dang, that was a long time ago. That was a long time ago. I'm a little bit old. Kineticlops. His name is Kineticlops. Whoa. Zorgulon. Very cool. War of the Monsters. And there's a whole retrospective video on it too. I'm gonna have to watch that later. Bloody Roar. That's the Capcom one, Vox, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right? Bloody Roar? Oh. No, I haven't. So I haven't played this one, but I have seen gameplay of it. I don't think I played this one. None of my friends, I don't think, had this one either. But you basically, it's just a fighting game, 3-dimensional fighting game, and you build up your meter, and then once you build up enough meter, you can turn into like this weird, like a furry, basically like an anthro animal warrior. And there's one guy that just turns into a penguin, I think. Dang. Talking about all these old games. Kinda makes me want to play old games. That's the one. Yeah. Is that your game box? Is that your game? Is that something you fool around with? Who's your main? Who's your main? Ooh, Retro, you're familiar with Bloody Roar as well. Who was your main, Retro? You going Akurio? Akurio? Let me see. Is he a mole? He's like a ninja with like the scarf and everything, and he turns into a mole. That's kind of out there, but I dig it. It's kind of cool, and the mole looks really cool too. You know what? Hold on, where is he? He looks like he tries to be the cool guy. Hey, Retro, yeah. I know you're probably lurking right now, but thank you for showing up. Thank you for showing up, talking old movies, talking Jurassic Park, talking dinosaurs, talking old games. It's always fun. Thank you for showing up and looking at me blab for a little bit. I'm doing more blabbing than art right now. Come on, look at this guy. That mole looks freaking mean. Isn't that kind of weird that he's kind of like how do I say it? Like he's tries to be like a pretty boy ninja that turns into a mole. Okay, Vox, that's gonna be your next cosplay, okay? That's your next cosplay. Alright? I don't care which version you do. Probably the easier one, the human one. What? No, you're not. You're not. I just saw a picture of you on your Discord. You don't fat. Plus, I don't think you need to be like super thin to be him anyway, do you? Jeez. You Oh no, it's just one beer. Just one beer. And it like honestly, that beer has been I'm milking it. It's been here way too long. And that's a lot coming from you, Vox. One beer secretly means I'm on my third. No, that's not what it means. Vox, are you saying you have like a really big butt? You have this big old booty, and you say stuff like that? So, dude, what? What, Vox? You're gonna say something? I don't know, weird. Let's just. It's as big as Blade of So you mean so you mean like just huge butt. You have trouble sitting down in seats sometimes. Vox, do you even have like conventions to go to out there, like maybe like game development or comic conventions or anything like that, anime conventions? Do you have anything like that around your area that you could go to theoretically? Probably because you just don't get out a whole lot. Is that it? Because I feel like you're like that kind of guy where you've been to those kind of things before, I think. You love on the internet. No, I get it. Yeah. go alone. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Have you ever cosplayed anything? Or would you just go to just like have fun and just to be there? Box. What are you saying when you say that? Like, are you just like trying to bag on yourself for no reason, Box? Never really cosplayed. Yeah, you're like, oh, poor me, I'm a game dev with a big butt. Like, poor me. Like, that is what some people work for. To Giga Chad. Did you seriously stay inside all weekend, Fox? And just like staying online, having a drink, chilling? Did you work on Blade of 10 at all? Or it just kind of seems like you work even on your weekends. I don't think you do, but I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. It seems like you work a lot. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Basically, you have a lot of things going on all the time. Why? What's up? That should be like your like therapy. Like it should be just like therapeutic working on Beta 10. Oh, you just want to do like, kind of sounds more like aesthetic things or like kind of world buildy things, but you're stuck in some of the like more logical things of the game. What are some of your like item and character ideas? Anything cool you've been thinking of lately? That's the kind of stuff you want to work on. Shiny Pokemon. Okay, let's keep it up here. Give me 1 second. Dang, that's loud. Yeah, give me 1 second.
Farewell. Good luck. Round one.
Was was this a good one? This one's a Bloody Roar 4. I think that's what it says. It's Bloody Roar 4. It's like back when they're trying to. Oh my gosh! Look at his run. Jeez. This is back when they're trying to be like a little bit more dead or alive.
I'm over here.
Different version. Okay, yeah. So this is the one you were playing. Look at him. Ninja Boy. That is also Mole.
Good luck. Round 1. Get ready. Fight.
Dang, you're going way back. You're going to PS1. Dang.
Ready? Shout. I'm over here. Blade.
He freaking kicked her butt. yeah, it's like Soul Calibur Scream.
Lightning. Spiral. Blade.
Look at the disrespect.
Good luck. Round 1.
Shenlong.
Lightning. Spiral.
Dude, oh, bro, kicking him right in the head when he's down. Nice. He's a white tiger. Bakurio got like just nuts on the combinations. The Beast Jar, yeah. I think I've seen some of those. I think it might have been an earlier game, but I think I have seen some of those. Oh, there's Yugo. There's your other boy, Yugo. Dang, getting wrecked. Oh, nice. He ran up the screen. Yeah. She's not even a beast. Oh my goodness. Did she even... She didn't even transform. Bakugo didn't even let her.
Good luck. Now you bet. Round 1. Get ready. Fight. Ready? Round 2. Get ready. Fight. Ready? Even so, what's that ahead? The power of the changing will only increase. Can you control it until the end?
Anthrope problems and the earthquakes.
It's just as you say. We're the cause.
You want to fight?
Fox, you could totally cosplay that guy. Come on. Really? You could do that, huh? Yeah, you could do that. Yeah. There's the pose. Look at that ridiculous pose. I love it. Shit, a giant dragon? Damn, he's huge. His character model's like touching the other guy's head.
And his existence so dangerous that he had been sealed so the dragon wouldn't wake. But the seal came loose recently.
Okay, that's the end of the arcade ladder or the story mode or
It's
something.
getting easier for us Zoanthropes to become violent.
He looks just like you, Fox.
Exactly. To reseal the broken seal, it was necessary to remove it completely first. That's why I needed the strength of strong zoanthropes such as you.
I see. So that's how it was.
For getting you involved in such a dangerous event with no explanation. I'm really sorry.
No, it's fine. This time it was I who learned so much from this. Ah, Ryoho, was it? Is he okay?
It's okay.
Okay.
Just sleeping, I think.
Okay, enough of that. But you know what we will do? We will listen to his theme song. Which would be... It's Bloody Roar 2. Dang, this song's hella old. This is Bakuria's theme song. And I think once we get this hand done, we'll be good for today. Let's just get this hand over here done with the little gauntlet. Yeah, that's his theme song. I was like, honestly though, I was expecting something a little bit more like ninja sounding, but it sounds fine. It's fine. Dang, that was a hard theme song. Maybe we should switch up the music accordingly, just for now as we're winding down. The drum and bass. Yeah, the blades are still a little short, but I think that's okay. Oh, and I'm freaking 나는 땀나서 freaking sweaty. Yeah, good morning, Groovy. We were doing some Predator art. Solomon, how are you? Have you been lately? I haven't heard from you in so long. Guru, what's good, fool? We were actually, you just missed it. We were actually just looking at Bloody Roar gameplay. Bloody Roar, for anyone that remembers Bloody Roar. I'm doing, yeah, I guess kind of the same thing, Solomon. Yeah, I think I'm doing all right. But I still love hearing from you. I still love hearing from you and everyone else here in the community, of course. Don't remember Bloody Roar? No. It's like a PS1, PS2 era fighting game. 3D fighting game where you transform into like an animal fighter. We were just looking at that stuff. Okay, Solomon, I'll take a look at the I'll see if she has like a reference sheet maybe I can use, and maybe I'll start brainstorming. I think something like that usually doesn't take me that long. And thank you for the hype train. Oh, we got a really sassy cat. Sassy cat. Thank you for that, Solomon. Hey, there's one I haven't seen in a while. Dang. So anyway, with that in mind, I guess we could we'll just raid her, huh? We'll raid her. She's playing horror game, indie horror game. It's cool. Okay, so let's get, oh my goodness, can I, there we go. And she's gonna have absolutely no idea who this fool is, Superior Spider. Oh, really? Okay, alright, cool. Alright. Groovy, well, again, thank you for the hype train. I'm sorry that you came in here. It's getting late for where I am. It's getting late where you are too. I'm just trying to like basically pack it in for now. We got this done, and probably be back in a Wednesday. But yeah, you came in here just a little bit too late. I'm sorry for that. Groovy, same for you. I hope you have a good, well, rest of your morning, right? Yeah, sorry, Groovy. But hey, like, I still want to see what you're drawing though. Still interested. Maybe booty dollar. I know I always say that. I'm a just broken record. I keep saying that, but I like OCs. I like the OCs. I've never seen her that big before. That's pretty cool. Not booty dollar, no. Come on, man. I think you got it, Groovy. I think you got it. I don't think it's as bad as you think it is. Yeah, we got a couple people in here. It's kind of cool seeing the emote that big. That big. Platinum from Metal Man, one of my favorites. Thanks again for all the subs, very much appreciated. And I hope, you know, if things are hard right now, Solomon, I hope they get better. You know, I'm always here to talk. We're gonna be rating our friend. Her name is, how do I say this? Epui 87. Epui 87. Just mundane. Hey, you gotta fight off that mundanity. Mundane Mondays kill you. Mundane Mondays kill you, man. You gotta get out of it. You gotta shock yourself sometimes a little bit. Bring yourself back to life with something different, you know? It sounds like you need a little bit of a change of pace. But anyway, with that being said, we're gonna be rating her up. I think she's still playing horror. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Yeah, exactly. You know. I love y'all. Okay.